and with that you manage to make it all the way to the temple. With any luck, your hammer resides somewhere in these halls, with a bunch of holier-than-thou seraphs standing between you and it.
Really good at stealth. Give me back my fucking hammer!
As we have the hammer, it is not yours. It's a hammer that does not have. The items are created by the gods of the magic, and they do not belong to people. So we have the hammer. The hammer that you were irresponsible to use. So,
have you seen a sheep?
What's your relation with this sheep?
Well, she's just my sheep.
Yours?
Yeah.
If she wanted to be with you, she'd be with you, I suppose. So she's not.
Oh, we have a problem.
Daggerheart, Azerim. Greg somehow grows of you. What did you say?
Oh, it looks like we have
between me and my sheep.
So our friend Bob here noticed that I lost in a card game to one of your people in a hood. Who then wandered through the Murgle camp and then wandered through the Rangers Guild. Is there someone?
No, remember that guy got robbed by the Custodians.
That's right. Oh, who did you guys rob recently liberate from in a fight, an old man in a cloak recently? You liberated an item from someone?
I don't think so.
The Rangers Guild said that they saw you guys. I
think we got some bad info.
Some of the information we got.
They just admitted that they robbed it from the tent.
Well, we didn't.
No, I'm saying a different scenario. They liberated.
The most recent liberation of an item was the hammer and Bodger.
Oh, we were told by the Rangers Guild that they saw Custodians take a staff from an older wizard.
Oh, we haven't liberated a staff in months.
Oh.
Maybe.
So just to clarify, so you just waltzed into Honeywood and just took it?
Yeah. We liberated it from its life of mediocrity. It's a magnificent piece of artisanship.
That's rightfully mine.
And the gods of both blacksmithing and the war are pleased with our decision to liberate this weapon.
Ah, well.
I tell you what. If you think you're worthy of this, is that what you're saying? You're worthy to wield such a hammer?
Not only am I worthy, but it is rightfully mine. So yes.
Well,
yes,
we debate on the.
Looks like we're at a little bit of an impasse.
Now,
I'll say that an item with such phenomenal power, if wielded by someone inferior, could start to influence its owner rather than the other way around. So some sentient weapons are actually starting out as relatively weak enchantments and then unlock over time by being more powerful than the person wielding them. Again, he looks down at your physique.
Wow, that's really
the last thing.
I had a few donuts.
The last thing that we want is to hand over an item to someone weak enough to be negatively influenced by its power. So if you can prove you're strong enough of heart to wield it, we'll return it to you.
I mean, they look well painted, and I feel like
they got lots of armor,
quite powerful.
There's a lot of very powerful seraphs.
They're all in lots of armor.
My gut just tells me this is not necessarily a fight. You just want.
Can I perceive how? Can we perceive? Like, I just want to gauge how strong these guys are.
Yeah, it's good.
Give me an instinct.
15 plus 3, 18 with fear.
Fear, thank you. With an 18, that is a success for this encounter. 18 is enough. You manage to instinctively intuit that there are more than you are seeing right now. Like you can hear other sounds throughout the temple of other people of this guild that work here. Obviously, they would also have magic items.
Yeah.
And they would have enchantments on their temple because they're storing magic items here as well. So there would be powerful legendary effects on the thing. You get an impression that attacking them, you might come out on top, but it would require a lot of luck and it would require a lot of luck and skill, and
which we have in abundance.
And there's a good chance that it would not go in your favor, given that I'm already starting with 9 fear.
Yeah.
Blades.
Cool. Rain of Blades comes down.
Let's do the...
Company
Okay. You relay this information to me. I'm like, okay. What do I need to do to get my fucking hammer back?
I mean, they could help us with Jacob. That would prove themselves.
What evidence do you need that I am?
We're having a little difficulty currently that you could potentially help us with, as a means of proving the strength of your hearts, minds, and rational skills. Mm-hmm. This temple is sometimes used as a mediation grounds, and currently there is a debate occurring between two rather stubborn individuals, Jacob and Francine, each as stubborn as the other. They're currently not making any headway in their negotiations, so if you're strong enough to hold your own in assisting this diplomatic negotiation to reach a mutually satisfying accord, we will consider it proof that you are worthy of wielding such a weapon and return the hammer into your temporary possession.
So if we can what's the word?
Appease or
intervene?
Mediate.
If you can mediate a negotiation that's happening between two stubborn individuals, this is what is in Daggerheart is known as a social encounter.
All right. We have a quick confer and go. We're not going to win a straight fight. Should we
it is also a fight if you want it to be a fight, because the Seraphs have stat blocks. But I designed it to be a very difficult fight or a slightly less difficult social encounter.
Before we get into the social encounter, so as the Custodians, your job is to liberate incredibly powerful magical items from people who are irresponsible and don't deserve them. I noticed that I've still got my stuff.
What's the point of that? What you just did? Oh, you're saying do you
consider yourself irresponsible? High Council about it.
No, he's trying to flex and he's going to lose his fucking staff. Is what's happening.
No. Sorry. Let's continue with Jacob and Francine.
Interesting.
He had no plan. He was just trying to flex and just kind of go. So I'm really responsible.
Make a note.
Right. Okay.
Make a note of that. He says.
Okay. Jacob and Francine. How can we
show us to them?
Very well. And they lead you through to another room, which is remarkably the same sort of size.
That's crazy.
Same sort of size and shape as this room.
Crazy.
You guys need more decor. There is not enough going on in this room.
It'd be great.
Also, it's quite busy. I'm just going to say, it feels like I'm inside of a magic eye.
Maybe the adjacent room is this tiling instead.
Yeah,
and we take time to set that out instead.
I'm having this.
Yes.
That will make Ben happy.
This is my terrain Spencer Modular Realms, and I'd love it if she'd made like a stained glass one. They need a massive stained glass window to put on it.
Come on, Modular Realms, you had one job.
You had one job. Make me a stained glass window. Let's see. So you head inside to the next room, and you see the interior of this hall is magnificent and opulent, tiled perfectly level.
How did that turn out?
Perfectly level and even in pearly white stone marble, and it's lit naturally by light spilling through an intimidating grand stained glass window at the end. Down the center, a very long, heavy oak table with artisanal wood carvings down its length. All the chairs have been removed from the room, save for two matching high-backed wooden chairs, one at each end of this long table. And seated in them, we're going to use this to represent the long table. And seated in the chairs on either end, Jacob and Francine.
Oh.
Jacob.
They're like.
And Francine.
I was about to say, come on, dinosaurs or something.
Okay.
As you walk in,
a demon and an angel.
As you
if we started the fight with those guys, would they have come busting through the door? Yeah.
They are seated. Mechanically speaking, they are just beyond far range from each other, and each is stubborn and resolute. Mechanically speaking, what you have to do here is basically you have to reach an accord, or it will have ramifications on the outer planes.
Oh, jeez.
The mechanics.
Is it a devil or a demon?
A devil and a devil and a celestial. A fiend and a celestial. A devil and a.
I just walk up and go, guys, come on.
How'd that go?
Didn't think about it that way.
See,
Here's your hammer.
here's your hammer. Roll credits. Boom.
What else we got here? Bardoon, because of the Highborn, you should have advantage on certain rolls there, depending on what you want to do, because you have advantage on negotiations, I think it says in there.
Correct. So Jacob?
Jacob is the fiend. Francine is the angel. Upon entering the negotiation chambers, start a dynamic countdown. It starts on a 4. I also will start a timer.
That's a nice dice that you've got there.
Yeah, very nice dice.
Oh, wow. Nice dice
Yeah.
Where can you get those dice?
I got them on, what was it?
You got them for free.
It's a VLDL.shop?
I think I got them at dicegoblin.co.uk/Robert Hartley GM.
Oh,
wait, no, these are
quite right.
those were my dice that I've got available.
Now that's some quality dice.
Ben, what are you doing?
Do those always roll nat 20s?
No, they roll a uniform distribution.
There's some decent dice, but I still prefer the VLDL.shop dice. I'm just.
Why not both?
Why not both? Everybody needs more dice. All right. We start a dynamic countdown die, which it means that you can affect it with your actions. This is what you're going to try and get down to 0. This is a timer die, so you've got 8 chances to do it. Where did I start that? Each of you must make an action roll against one or the other, so you choose one of your targets to do something, like try and persuade them, try and do whatever, or you can help each other out with. If you don't have an action to contribute, you can try and basically you can do what you want. If you want to try some sort of a presence roll or like a communication or persuasion or something, you need to be within close range for it to work, because you're not yelling from the other side of a very long table.
Wow.
On a crit success, it does really well for this, obviously. On a success, it does well, but not as well. On any sort of hopes and fears, that affects things as well. And on a failure, it ticks back up again.
Oh shit. Okay.
So if the countdown die reaches 0, you manage to reach an accord with them. They see each other's point of view and agree to return home and consider what they've debated. But if it reaches a particular number on the other end, they just become too set in their ways to see eye to eye, and this may break out into all-out war between the outer planes.
This is a big meeting.
First things first, I think I should go up into one of the areas and go, that guy said, blah, blah. No, I come in retract. Yeah, like, he said you're really ugly.
Well then,
No.
if you manage to help these two to reach some sort of accord, we'll consider you
Is there a
worthy of wielding your...
Is there a particular argument they're having?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, should we start off by just going, so,
indeed.
what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Let's
Fill me
figure
in. What's going on?
Classic fight between light and dark. What's going on?
Yeah.
So Bodger goes.
Let's figure this out.
Clambers up onto the table in the middle.
That's going to have immediate consequences.
They both look at
The
you.
sacred table of such and such.
Here. What is the problem? What's
I thought you were saying here, like he was agreeing with somebody. Here. What? Nobody's made a point.
What is going on here?
We're debating the balance of the planes and how disappointingly unbalanced it is to have a family of 9 creatures on the plane of light and only 1 in the plane of life. And 9 Dark Lords in the plane of shadow, and only 1 in the fire planes. Seems awfully imbalanced to me, and I'm proposing that they need to be even. The angel, and then the devil says.
That's the voice of the angel.
And the angel says, which of course is a preposterous notion. If we start mucking around with the balance of Dark Lords, we know what happened only a matter of months ago. It's not even been a year since Lakathek, I think. It's been just over a year since, I think. I've got to check my timeline again. It's been some amount of time since, some short amount of time, for a Celestial especially, since Lakathek came through and almost destroyed the world. If we start messing with imbalance, it's going to... I'm not asking that we mess about with imbalance. I'm saying that either 4 of the gods of light come to the life, 4 of the Dark Lords go to the fire planes, or we ascend 8 new creatures into both of the fire and the life. Ascend 8 new creatures, just like it's and then they start to...
So just to... so he's saying there are 9 creatures in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
There's 1 in the fire plane.
So, law reminder, there are 10. There was a family of 10 called the first family, and there was a family of 10 called the second family. The family of 10 were the creators, the gods, and then one of them split off and made their own realm entirely, just like about life. Everything.
Is that the
life.
Fire Plane? No,
life.
Yeah, life.
The life realm.
So there's two different collections. There's the 9 in the shadow, 1 in the fire, and then there's the 9.
Maedra split off from the god family and made an entirely new plane of life. And then Baltaroth the Destroyer split off from the second family, the ones that were all about destruction, chaos, and evil things, and created the fire realms. So there's 9 in the light and there's 9 in the shadow.
Okay.
That are opposite each other.
Yeah.
And then there's 1 in the life and 1 in the.
And what is the? So there's 9 in the shadow. Which he's
from the fire realm.
He's
from the fire realm.
Oh, okay. So
he's debating from a point where he's only got 1 leader, and she's debating from a point where she's got 9 leaders.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So he's not shadow or light. He's fire. Yeah, and he's saying there's only 1. Is it him? Is he the one? No. He's got leaders.
No. He's Baltaroth the Destroyer is the one.
And he's saying so we need to even it up. We need to get more people in the fire plane. And she's saying we don't want to mess with shit.
I know that Baltaroth's plan was destroyed when he went to try and kill the plane of life and the crucible of life and everything. But Baltaroth is still around.
He's just sent back to the fire realm. Yeah.
I figured. I didn't.
Harder.
I figured he was. Otherwise, it's like, oh shit, there's even more imbalance between them than I thought.
Okay, so
well, it's not preposterous if you just consider it for one. Don't raise your voice with me. And this getting into something where they're not being productive.
I, as the first thing, get asked to ask.
When's the last time either of you ate?
Sharing a meal.
If you want to provide food with them, that could be a role.
I'm just worried everyone's a bit hangry.
I might be a bit hangry. Everyone's just like a little bit. I know when I get a bit hungry, I get a bit.
Not bad call. Not bad call. Just to start things.
Maybe do you have a kitchen nearby? Is there a kitchen I can go like
break bread together?
Break bread.
Have a few ales.
You can
get a bit rowdy.
Bring
shit up.
First couple of those might have worked. I'll say you can make some sort of a cooking check to go find a kitchen.
I'm gonna go find a kitchen.
Cook up some food. Get some food on the table.
To get food.
So what would this be? I'd say it's probably going to be
a farming check.
I'd say it's an NPC check.
Yeah, you can definitely add any relevant experience that you've got, but I'm just trying to see which of the 6 stats makes the most sense. I think just instinct is fine for this.
Cool.
So we're enjoying Daggerheart, but I'm enjoying playing in the Darklands campaign. So you know all about it, because you've been watching it?
Love it.
Yeah, so my character, whose name is...
the top hat guy.
Yeah, whose name is?
Top hat guy, Grim... Naz.
Yep, so Alan knows that, and Ben's character's name is...
Brasmond.
So Alan's watching and loving Into the Darklands. So if you're enjoying this, go watch our other campaign, Into the Darklands.
Brasmond. I'm gonna re-roll. It's 6 plus. That'd be 9.
Pretty bad. Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll.
You're gonna re-roll with what?
Reassurance.
With reassurance.
Come on, man. My rolls have not been good. Oh, that's way better. 17, 20 with hope. Instinct, 20 with hope.
20 with hope. Cool. That is going to be a success. Mark off whatever you needed to mark off with reassurance, if there is anything.
Yeah. Do you know once per rest? No, just once per rest.
Once per rest, so you can flip it over to say that you've used it.
Yep.
You need to rest again to get back.
Mm-hmm.
You with 20, what did you say?
20. Yeah.
20 is enough, so you managed
plus
to...
stuff with experience.
With stuff and things. So if you were using one of your experiences, mark off stress.
Oh, okay, I'll leave it.
Cool.
Can I choose?
Well, you never actually declared it to begin with.
Yeah, you meant to declare it, mark the stress, and then roll and add it on.
You meant to do it first.
Doesn't matter. With the 20, you managed to find a kitchen. You managed to put some food together. It's enough to appease their hunger. What food are you creating? What would Greg create for
garlic and fish?
I mean, honestly, garlic.
Just
garlic as a garlic farmer.
It would be garlic and fish and
breaking garlic.
I
love garlic bread.
So garlic bread. Breaking garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Nice. One of the seraphs in the kitchen is like, do you want to put the garlic on something? Do you want to make garlic butter?
You're like, bread. Ooh, interesting.
Put the garlic butter.
You know when you're at a shared dinner and there's one of those sliced up garlic breads? There's nothing quite as nice as breaking off a bit of garlic bread.
All right, you know what?
Around.
Garlic bread.
Real buttery.
Real high quality garlic bread. Good stuff. Good enough for gods.
A roll of 20 garlic bread.
Godly garlic.
Just keep it real simple.
Yeah, I don't want to overdo it.
success with hope. You take that down to a 3 as Greg comes back in with the garlic bread to sort of like appease them a bit. It's going well so far. Okay. What are the rest of you doing while Greg's doing his garlic bread?
I ask for I ask for a plant. I say to the custodians, can anyone just give me like a little house plant or something?
Okay. Up in the snow-capped year-round mountains.
Literally
just harder to get to. How do I? I'll normally just. I'll ask myself. I'll ask the dice to
literally any flower or anything.
They've got a small pot of plant.
So they hand it to me and I say thanks. Just so you know, sorry, not getting this back. You'll see why shortly.
You tell us that before you ask.
Well, there's no such thing as ownership.
Yeah, as you know, ownership's not a thing. So.
Yeah, but it is a living creature.
Yeah, well, and it is about to serve a very good point. So I hand it to Francine. I say, Francine, hold that in one hand.
He does.
And Francine, in your other hand, could you just conjure some light for me? And I go, look at this, Jacob. If I were to conjure some fire, and I conjure a little fire in my hand, look what it does to the light. And I send the flame through the light, and it does literally nothing. And I go, but look what it does if I put it to the light. And I put it to the
withers and burns away.
I go one for one on the thing, but as you can see, there is no comparison between light and dark. So you shouldn't be making comparison between. There is no comparison between light and fire. You shouldn't be making a comparison.
Shit.
Well, it's very interesting.
I take a moment to go. Jesus Christ!
Give me a presence roll.
If I can just chokehold something out of it,
give me a presence roll with the highborn. You can have the advantage.
That's way too smart for
advantage, is it?
That's way.
That was magic, though. I'm going to.
What does highborn do again? Does it give you advantage, or does it give you an additional dice to roll or something? I can't remember.
I actually can't remember. Advantage, yeah.
Advantage, so it's just a d6.
I'm going to also mark a stress to use the high, because I was using magic and knowledge of that stuff, high sorcerer.
Cool. I'll allow that. That makes sense.
Glad I did, because it wasn't a great roll. Oh, no, it's 9. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Do you want to reroll a dice?
16 with hope as well.
16 with hope. Okay, and you were doing a presence against him, so you must have been within close.
Plus my presence. 19 with hope.
19 with hope. Okay, he is going to. Let's see then. Yeah, he's going to use this. He's going to use a reaction called Frightfully Charming, where he can manipulate somebody's attempt to speak good goods.
Speak good now.
By his aura. When a PC within close range, which you have to be to make a presence roll, makes an action roll, he can choose to apply a bonus or penalty equal to their fear dice.
I'm not next to him, I'm next to her.
Yeah, but I said if you're making a presence check, you need to be within close range of the person.
So I would have had to
you can't be yelling down from far range, beyond far range.
So obviously at some point I will talk to him.
Because far range is, close range is essentially like 30 feet, like 9 meters. 9 meters away, even from there. You're like,
it's a bit of a shot.
You have to be pretty close. So table is very long.
This table's absurdly long.
Yeah. What was your fear dice specifically?
And this was a 9, so it must have been 9, 10, 11, must have been a 3.
Yeah, it was
3. Okay. So you can apply a bonus or penalty to your fear die. So he can either make you succeed with fear instead of with hope, or he can make you fail, hopefully. The bonus or penalty is equal to the amount of fear you currently have.
3.
So
do you have?
Yep. Which is one reason why I haven't been spending it until you got to this particular encounter. You racked it up to almost maxed out, and then you were like, "Well, just rest. It doesn't matter. They're obviously got 12 fucking fear." So he applies a penalty of 9 to your fear die, taking it from a 3 to a -6. -6, the 9 off of the penalty of the 19 takes it to a 10. 10 is a failure, but you still get the hope. So a failure with hope.
Can anyone make me
I can help you re-roll, but does anything help?
It will do, because if I re-roll my fear
dice, you can re-roll one dice.
If I re-roll my fear die.
Can I give you 4 prayer? Is that?
You could add 4 onto it. It'll take it from a 10 to a 14.
14, and then you roll something.
You can re-roll your.
So it's a 3. There's a good chance I'll roll better than a 3.
When an ally within close range fails a roll, you can spend 2 hope to allow them to re-roll either their hope or fear dice.
Yeah, so there's a good chance that I'll roll. Yeah, I'm going to turn that to 9.
You were able to put the prayer on because you're currently doing the garlic.
Had he not already done that?
Did it not come back?
And I did say, like, what were you doing while he was doing the kitchen? Because otherwise, you're standing around as they debate, and you're offering nothing to it as mediators, while he is in the kitchen.
40 minutes.
Spends 40 minutes baking bread and putting garlic on it. And so I think, narratively, you're out of the room.
All good.
Is it still worthwhile without his ability?
You can still do the reroll.
It could
if
be.
he rolls a 12 from the 3, then he
might be
gets
possible.
9 more than he did, and he gets back
You
to
have
a
to roll
19.
12. One of
Well, no, because that's to get back to a 19. Like, you don't know what the DC is.
Roll well,
You don't know the
please.
difficulties.
Don't make this a waste for me, please.
It could literally be worse. Who knows? I could roll a 2 or a 1.
Well, don't do that.
I rolled a 9.
9.
So that's 6 better, so it
add
takes it to a 16.
16 is exactly his difficulty. So the reroll.
Actually, technically, it makes it a crit.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how this works mechanically?
Yeah.
Yes, so crit success, clear hope, mark a hope, clear a stress. However, in comes his other ability.
If anyone gets a crit, you die.
Intimidating interactions. PCs cannot clear stress by any means while within close range of the fiend.
I'll put that stress back on then.
There's a very stressful aura around him.
I believe it.
As you're talking to a literal devil.
For a devil, yeah.
And a powerful one at that. So you can't clear the stress, but you did get the crit, and crit success means you will tick this down by 2, and you get advantage on your next roll. The next person gets advantage on their roll. This ticks down to a 6. Sorry, I ticked that down.
To a 1.
Yeah. Let's see. He is going to. I'm going to interrupt with a fear then to spend that to take a turn. He is going to. As you get through to him with this, and it does make a very good argument, he can't in a moment think how to rebut it. He instead uses Mind Master. He gives a simple command to a PC within very close range who can see. Oh, in fact, you're not very close range, so instead he's not going to use that one. He's going to use, which is the one where he can. Come here a moment. He calls out. Calls out to up to 1d4 creatures. 4. So he calls out to all 3 of you.
All right, what's up? Yeah.
And each of you must succeed on a knowledge reaction roll, or move. Golly bread will be done soon, guys.
Reaction roll. Mark a stress. Yeah, I'm going to mark a stress to give myself advantage on this.
16.
5. Is this I forget, I lose track. Is this with hope fear? Hope fear roll?
Reactions, no.
Reactions are not hope fear roll.
13.
13 is going to be a fail.
16.
16 is just success.
Well, I got a 5 though.
Also fail. So the 2 people that fail have to move to.
Hey guys, he's a devil. Maybe don't.
Up to far range.
Guys, maybe.
Which is very close to far. So yeah,
I have to go away.
And they are specifically. No, you have to move up to far.
Hey guys, he's a devil. Maybe don't wait.
him.
He's a.
And as you both walk up to very close range of him, you're at close range. You're at very close range. Just to get you close, and then he is going to spend another fear to continue interrupting and do the Mind Master.
Like he's being quite fucking manipulative. I'm wondering if she will be the same.
Quite possibly.
I think
He's
so.
going to use Mind Master, and he's going to choose one of you. Let's see who's going to go. What's the command he's going to give? He says he turns to, I think, you, and makes. He's going to use Mind Master on you, and he says, "Could you distract that guy for a bit?" Meaning Barradoon.
Oh.
And I need a presence roll from you, please.
Hang on, 1 second. I probably can't do this. Retrain. I can't. I don't have. Even if I did do Unstoppable, it doesn't make me invulnerable to that shit.
Yeah.
Restrained invulnerable.
You don't have Mindless Rage anymore.
I have Mindless Rage. So
presence roll, please.
Presence roll. Presence for me is.
Is this to distract me or to against
0.
him?
Against his.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
Whoa.
20, 21, baby, with hope.
Yeah, that is a success.
How?
It's a reaction roll. You don't get this.
Why am I not getting that?
Because reaction rolls. But you succeed against the effect that he was trying to do. You can tell that he was trying to charm you into doing what he wanted. He doesn't like that, so he's going to do it again on you. Can you distract him for a bit?
Sure.
He's getting him.
I'll just do whatever you want.
Give me a presence. He's like, no, I'll choose to fail.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Give me the presence roll.
I kind of like devils, you know.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Presence.
Presence. Great. So that's sweet. So that's 7 with fear, plus 0.
Nice.
Cool. So that's a failure,
Bob,
and I get my fear back.
he's trying to make you distract me.
Yeah.
Like he's doing a spell on you.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second.
So what he's trying to do is he's trying to make you distract me.
I see.
So stop.
I see. Yeah.
He's
What's
happy
the
with-
bad thing about distracting you?
He's
though?
happy with
Well,
how
then
that
we
goes.
can't help with the fucking thing.
Exactly.
So
You're
you're
gonna stop
the only
that.
one currently
Okay,
still
so-
in the room as he's doing.
What we do?
Etc. and so forth, but then down in quiet little.
Your bit is over. Your bit is over.
This is a good bit. We should keep going. Yeah, we should.
Like the telepathy conversation you had. Where you
I like salt.
I use my walkie-talkie and be like, Bodger, probably about another 10 minutes on this garlic bread.
Just let everyone know, just garlic bread's about 10 minutes away.
Yes, chef.
Okay,
Behind.
over and out.
Over and out.
What do you want to do while these guys are debating? And
Okay, so,
it's up to you, it seems.
I hit him with my hammer.
I think you just
Glad
did
that
the
you
exact
failed
same
to
angle.
get
Yeah.
these.
There's no houseplant in here.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out mechanically what's going on. Mechanically, I want to go like.
Yeah, but
okay, I'll do what I instinctually want to do, not mechanically want to do. I again move to like the center if I can.
Was it light that made you?
So they've deliberately set themselves just outside of far range, which means you can be close to one, you can be close to the other, or you can be literally right in the center and not technically close to.
I go into the center and I go, right. There is clearly a disagreement between both parties. That is clear. How does, starting with you, Mr. Jacob, how does this make you feel?
Blinding rage. You want more?
More.
Oh, I see.
Say more.
I'm incredibly infuriated at the even presence of this horrific creature over this at the other end of the table. I feel overwhelmingly frustrated.
Can I? Sorry to interrupt.
You asked me to more.
Can I just stop? Sorry to interrupt.
That makes me feel more blinding rage.
Can we just stop with the insults and just make more I statements and less insulting statements? It's just an important. You can continue, please continue, but just less of the inflammatory statements.
Mechanically speaking, if this is going to be a presence roll on him, you'd have to take one step closer and actually into his close range.
I guess
Because you're yelling this from 10 meters away.
Sorry.
Step up into the close range. Give me a presence roll to just like
don't
try
want to
and
interrupt, but I just want to
try and keep him on track with his.
I just want to say I feel like you're not working with me here.
You're being really insensitive to my comment.
It doesn't seem to get.
How does
Now
that
you feel like Jordan Peterson. It's like kind of it's a fuck me.
Oh, Bob, you distracted me and let Bodger talk.
Okay, let's break that down.
So everybody but Greg must make an instinct reaction roll as he uses Incite Panic. And you must either attack the closest creature to you, or you can attempt to become as isolated as possible.
Hope you guys are enjoying this campaign. The next episode is already live on vivaplus.tv. So if you're enjoying this and you can't wait to see the next episode, head straight on over there. It's waiting for you, vivaplus.tv.